Welcome everyone to BECKONED Development Weekly Stream episode 188. How are you doing, Dwight?
Good, man.
You're
How are
out
you?
there in the thick of it, huh?
Oh yeah, partying.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Hoping everyone's doing all right. We over here. We're gonna be working on the book a little bit. I did forget to post and take a picture of the last portrait I got done. But I'm actually wanting to pump up the values in it because of all the hair and stuff. So I got maybe another hour or something on it just to spruce it up. But as soon as it's done, I'll throw it up there. But I'm working in the book on basically the last page for this last 2-month section. I do have a page after it, but it's already done, and I'm going to be playing with the frames and probably expanding or blending two panels together and see what we're going to do with it. But yeah, that should cap my 4 pages every 2 months schedule. What's up, good stuff? Good to see you, man.
Awesome, man. What's going on?
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah.
His show's been banging. Been funny, man. Been funny.
So, all right. So no pencil sketch tonight, huh?
No, sir.
Did
Sitting. Go ahead.
Did you throw up the sarcophagus when
Have you not just been here in the past like three minutes? That's what I just said. For the past minute. That's what I was just talking about. Yeah.
No,
So-
I didn't get to see it. That's why I'm saying something.
Yeah. It's not finished. Exactly. I mean, it is, but I want to put a little bit more because those are the portraits that go out to the packages. And yeah, they're about like an hour, 2 hours of time put into them, but I want to put a little bit more.
Okay. Well, no, I'm trying to do stuff on this side. It takes a lot to produce this show. Somebody's got to hold it up.
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You guys are going to have to come on the man cave sometime. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. It's a fun time over there. But yeah, guys, tonight is just kind of trying to get this page rolling. I want to get it finished. I was trying to get it finished before the show. As of like 2 days ago. But the Denithite took me a bit, and then some other details took me a bit. So we're here. We're gonna solid up these shapes and get into a little bit more of the inking, the line work down below. And once that's done, then I can start highlighting, and yeah, we'll be good. But yeah, Dwight, where are you at? What are you doing out there? What you happening? You're over there
out.
being a country boy.
Yeah. I'm there doing a sporting clay shoot. So I got halfway through it, and then work calls.
Yeah, watch for Cheney.
It happens.
What's up, Mrs. Good Stuff?
They're out here too.
Some days, not with each other.
No.
You guys are,
cool. Something about being brothers, but not quite that way. What's we got going on?
Constant sorrows.
Oh, yeah. I almost got the beard for it.
We're from Kentucky. There was a song that kind of.
I actually like that song though.
It is
really
good song, It's a good movie. I was watching some review over The Big Lebowski, and that is one I just have not went back and watched over the past few years. Shut up, Donnie! You're out of your element.
Right.
So much fun. But he's right. You guys be a lot of fun on the man cave. Take a break, do some manly stuff. Yeah. Yeah, like their show title today was "How to Wear Capris If You're a Man," and on one of their last episodes, they showed this TikTok dude that does this "Be a Man" bit. So I was like, don't wear capris, throw them in the trash, walk around naked, be a man. Have you ever wore capris?
No. Cargo shorts, closest I got.
Heck yeah,
for sure.
Or good stuff in Star Wars Shadows of the Empire video game, the Hoth level, the snow speeder, how it cables, or hell, just Hoth in Empire Strikes Back, how it cables the walker. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh, it was today? My bad.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, they're always having fun over there, dude.
Yeah, I'd be kicking it for sure. So the page is coming along good, man.
Yeah. I'm like I said, it's taking a little bit longer because it's obviously a Denithite chunky, like the whole damn page is Denithite. So yeah, it took me a little bit longer. I still get, that's where we're going to go right now, is starting to get that line art all the way through here. And then it's highlight time. Get all that highlighted and lit properly, special effects. And I got to come down here and kind of add that light to the beard and all of this extra stuff. And do a little bit of coloring touch-ups. But yeah, so woohoo!
It's looking good, for sure.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. That's awesome. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah.
Well, by the time you get it, it won't matter because you're going to see the whole thing by the time you get it.
What? You saying because I'm showing stuff? Yeah, because we have like so many watchers. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, they deserve the sneak peek for sure.
Yeah. That's all it is, and the fidelity isn't. It's not in their hand yet. That little print off that I made, like to see the detail print out on an anime size or a manga size like book. And it held it. That's cool.
Right.
And it definitely does look overproduced, but that's cool. But
because there's like two of you.
Yeah. Me and you, right?
Pretty much. That is it.
That is it. So yeah, I was on our Crowfire Studio show. I sent you the link over there to that.
Yeah, I watched that.
You guys are fun. What was your rank? Because they were talking about, where I was talking about how you manned a Gatling gun. I was like, oh,
yeah, it was a petty officer.
Petty officer, yeah. It's like, dude, medicine caps.
Yeah, the anti-air defense for sure.
Oh, so it was an anti-aircraft. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, like General Dynamics and Raytheon made all the programming on that piece, but that helped me get my start to put together computer programming later.
Heck yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, oh yeah, his builds don't crash.
Well, that's the industrial programming part of it, like we talked about. I mean, if something does happen, it will recover. That's we've tried to program it that way where it'll pick back up. Reese made it awesome. What's up, man?
Oh, what's up, Reese? What's up? What's up, homie? Heck yeah. Well, I love watching creation to fruition makes the oh, good Lord, good stuff.
But yeah, I mean the crashing piece was was on purpose to help keep that from happening. So
Yeah.
that if something did start to get out of whack, then we could
it'd catch itself
start,
and
pull it back together.
And it does that, which is when it does hang up, it does like cycle back out. It's cool.
So then hopefully further towards production, we can then clean those up. Hopefully, I think a lot of the stuff with the build that we've been working on, because I've cleaned up a lot of bloated program on some other things, you've already noticed that it's reacting better, and feels more timely with the buttons. I mean, a lot of that stuff's gotten clean, so hopefully that starts to get better, and then tighten it up.
It does. I didn't expect it to feel a night and day difference between the old version and that one, just the feel of controls, but it does. And how solid they feel. Like, as a player in a complex game like that, to find controls that you can rely on, the more solid it feels, the more like trust you give that, all right, they thought about it. So
for sure. Well, and honest, I'll working through some of the stuff with retro graphics on the Tiger Blue side of it, that actually did cause a few other things to click, where we were able to go back in, and then I found a couple better ways to do what we were calling in the battle. So it actually, playing with Tiger Blue to try to do it simple, allowed me to go back in and make ours simple, I think, more so than what it was. And I think a lot of that's where you were feeling some of that stuff get tightened up and clean. It is what I would think.
It's awesome.
I was listening to some of the, a producer conversation, had quite a few valid points. I mean, I get it, but man, it'd be great if we just kept it between the two of us. But man, that's such a
right. So one of the things I forgot to mention on that is, I'm sure, because I'm not even thinking about this aspect of it much, because I'm in the chair doing the work.
Right.
But I didn't, when he asked the question about it, it's like, why don't you just publish it on Steam yourselves? It's like, money. We need money to pay the workers, to be able to get it made. Without money, I can't convince 18 people to work on a game. So have to get.
Well, hey guys, you just believe in it like we do, and
that ain't gonna work.
No. It's hard to do that.
It is. So yeah, I mean, that's, of course we would love to keep it, just you and me, but it'll take forever to do as well. It'll take like a whole lot of time. It forced me to learn a simpler style to render the game in 2D. And we keep going, we kept dashing ideas on how to make that a more speedy process. What's up, Corey Barton? What's up? Good to see you. Yeah, Reese. I cut it about what was it? couple, about 2 months ago, probably. Yeah, starting again. Woohoo! Yeah, good to see you, Corey. Yeah. Yeah, D. So, what do you? Is it the clay pigeons?
Yeah.
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 I think the last time I did that, it was with a shotgun. You know, big old long one out in Kentucky.
Yeah. It's difficult with sticks, so shotgun would be helpful. That is true.
That's also what I tested for the hunting license. You know,
Right.
So.
Yeah.
That was so long ago.
For sure. So, honest, man, unlike in the past few pages, man, like a lot of the, like I think you were saying that it starts to ramp up and the action starts to get rolling, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you can really tell things are starting to unfold, which is cool.
Mm-hmm. And it kind of doesn't stop until like that. And I mean, I don't even think it stops on the last page, because even that kind of insinuates, okay, we'll get where book 2, you know, kind of picks up. We know where things are going a little bit, you know, we know the players at hand. But yeah, next book it gets crazier. Instead of this one big major event, I've got a couple big events, you know, that go down. And then, you know, introducing the character, or, you know, everything kind of from Yulefi's perspective at first, and then like bring the characters together and keep it moving forward. Dude, there's a big gnarly event at the end of book 2. You know, that kind of defines a lot of what book 3 and how that kind of rolls, and that again ramps things up. But after that, we've got a new character set up, everything moving, you know, forward, and the adventure begins.
Okay. You got any other guest spots on shows lined up or what?
No, not really. Arvid and me, when me and Joe went up to Tampa, we knew Arvid was over there, and Arvid had me on his show back when I was, you know, pitching the book real hard when it launched. So great guy. He's a published author, you know, smart dude. Great to talk to. He was just like, hey man, yeah. I was like, sorry we missed you. Like, you want to come on my show? He's got Joe going on in a couple weeks, he says. So I was like, heck yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm always happy to go on shows and kind of talk about it. The thing is you know, I'm also I don't know how much I have to say until the work's done, you know?
Right.
I mean, I could tell you, yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, I do that, but on a roll, trying to get this thing done.
I got you. But honest, I mean, the pages are turning out really well. All the lighting, all the detail, everything you're putting into it's looking really good.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, and I know it's overdone, but it's a first impression. So yeah.
And then the second book's just going to be in crayon.
Yeah. That's the idea.
Take about a week.
$5 comics, yeah. $1 comics, yeah, something like that. Just joking.
And then, you know, tell them, hey, do you like it? And then now we'll go back and clean it up.
Yeah, we'll go back. I'll redraw all of it. Oh, I could say I did lay down the thumbnails for this in like 2 months. And those
Right.
thumbnails I'm still working off. I mean, the next few pages I'll be working on are that's all that's there. I didn't do any character art on those. But yeah, they're straight thumbnails, so that thumbnailing process does a lot for you.
Right. Well, I mean, it gave you some direction a little bit, you know. You knew where you were going.
Yeah. For me, I need to see it in my head.
Right.
You know. Moving on.
I haven't been on to check any of the Steam numbers in a while. I think last we checked, they weren't bad. I mean, they looked all right.
Good.
I mean, it's nice to going back
Yeah,
to
the
the
No Man's Sky thing. It's not. Thanks. What was that, D?
going back to the show. I'm gonna butcher the name, but the link that you sent me, the show that you were on.
Yeah,
Crowfire. Crowfire. Yeah, I keep want to say Crossfire. It keeps throwing me up. So whatever. But I mean, good discussion on really good feedback on what we've been getting done. You know, the feedback on the game was good, so I'll take it.
Yeah, really awesome guys over there. So, and Oren, the artist over there. I mean,
I was watching.
Love his style. I've talked to you about him a couple times.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to say I've saw him. I think.
Yeah, he drew us I think last time I was on there, he drew a Tapestro from the book, like swinging off of one of the bulbs, like.
Okay.
Let's see. Should have it right here.
Yeah, we'll figure out. We'll figure out a way to put babes in their parts. Okay. Trust me. But they're like
the later games, like the first game is kind of like the Hobbit to a whole Lord of the Rings trilogy worth of games after. And
I mean, I don't know if you're
everybody.
If you're more of like an Epstein. If you're an Epstein kind of, I guess maybe there's some babes in it. No.
Oh, we're never getting monetized.
No. Absolutely not.
Never.
Hey, if they don't have a sense of humor, then
they don't.
Then whatever.
I know I've got that piece from Oren somewhere.
Right.
It's good too. But yeah, the guy's style is great. Guys, go look him up. Oren. I call him Oren because my brain blanks out, but it's Oren. So everyone calls him Oren. I think it's the way it's cased. Like it's like a little O and a capital R. So I was like, okay, Oren instead. I don't know.
Gotcha. Bert's made it. What's up, man?
What's up, Jimmy Burks? Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah, right? That's what I thought, Corey. We're never getting monetized.
Hey, that's not all on me either.
What do you mean, no? No, it's true. But like I was saying, is like the later trilogy of the games, like the characters are older, it'll have a more like realism is the vision for it than the cartoon animated kind of thing that's going on the first game go around. So, I think Canel's mom's, she's, that's a bait that we got.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
You know.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, where's that one?
We can turn that into something. And then nah.
Nah, what?
Keep it moving.
I got you. You through.
Maybe some other time we'll get a real time live action on another game piece. I think this one sounds like we're gonna stay where we're at, I think.
What the hell you talking about?
Barton's asking about making it real time action like Zelda.
Right. So yeah, like Zelda, no. The game is a bit more brainy tactic in its design. The real time part of it is obviously the attacks and the block system that we've got. It's a combo driven system, which we have in the new build. And your combos are basically activated by which Loden types you've got equipped. So you're basically charging it up your Lodens as you're doing melee combat, and then you can cast your spells off of the charge. You deplete the shard too much, and raise it too much, it'll break. It lowers its dexterity until it shatters. You have to keep farming more. You keep some aside. It's a bit more just on the tactical management side, but with that real-time twist. There are games like Ni no Kuni, they would still consider themselves a very classic style approach to RPGs, but the battle system is real time in the sense that you're moving a character around a 3D space in real time, but every action is basically a cooldown. And cooldowns are a reverse way of doing the active time meter that we saw in Final Fantasy. So characters are going to take a turn when that meter is filled or when they have the cooldown to make the choice again. And we saw cooldowns with MMOs work really well. So if we were to do any kind of mechanical design based off of real time and moving the characters through a 3D space, versions of the games or the later trilogy, it'll probably be based on a cooldown system.
Sure.
So, I mean, you can easily do like stamina points is the other thing,
okay.
But we're using stamina points now as a turn, the speed of turn rounds, so our timeline that we have at the bottom of the screen,
Okay.
Well, you've already done all that, so.
They're waving at me. I think.
Oh yeah.
To eat.
No worries, man.
You all right if I jump?
Hell yeah. No.
Right.
Go eat.
Make it.
Oh yeah, I'll be fine. You go and eat, all right? Have a good time. Like I said, watch for Cheney.
Yeah. I'll try not to. For sure.
Later. Right. What about getting on Switch? So, hold on real quick. I'll back up a little bit. Didn't even Final Fantasy go real time because of turn-based is a hard sell. It is a hard sell to the masses, of course, but your diehard, Final Fantasy fans and turn-based fans, they're still out there. And you get those games in pockets. I even think a real good one that even has a based off comic book is Blazers. Oh God, what's it called? Me and Joe are Battle Chasers. So Joe really loves that one because of the turn base and how it's exact numbers. There's no random rolls. He really liked that because, again, it engages your tactical planning, moves ahead. So, and yeah, like Reese is saying, yeah, I miss the turn-based Final Fantasies. I do too. But yeah, they did turn towards more of the real-time stuff, and even 16 is like Devil May Cry, Final Fantasy 16. I think it's built by the same team that I think did Devil May Cry, the one with him having short hair. I'm not sure, but it's definitely. I've got a friend who's playing it. I haven't played it yet, but yeah. So I really like Final Fantasy VII Remake's battle system, and it was really close to what I had in mind, except their characters are much more thematically locked. And in our game, I wanted you to kind of be able to, customize your tactical build, your character roles a little bit more, based on the Lodens you equip them. And you're going to get to do that in the first Beckoned game. So yeah, that's that whole it's like a materia system from 7, the original one, with the it's customization. Any character could have any magic spell attached to them, or Loden or materia or whatever. But I have this idea with the magic system, that actually turns it on its head a bit, and hasn't been done. So really excited about that. We haven't built that part of it yet. There's still a couple pieces that have to be made to get that ready to go. But it's a subsystem that's attached to all of that other Loden crystal subsystems that I was explaining. Oh, where are we at? Okay. But yeah. Anyone playing anything really crazy cool? I've been replaying Planescape Torment. That's old 1999 CRPG story events, multiverse shit. What's up, Chris Fisk? But yeah. What you guys playing? Anybody playing anything fun? I hear at Baldur's Gate's insane. You can kick a squirrel in it. I saw that. It's like, what? You can kick a squirrel? Poor squirrel. Yeah, still playing Elden Ring. I've got it. I've just had, again, I've kind of bought more games than I've been able to play, because I play like right before I go to bed, at least like 2 hours. But I've got it. It's sitting there waiting for me. I'm sewing a great fairy costume. Nice. Yeah. Now, I've also been a little itchy for some tabletopping too. So, what's up, Chris, and his tabletop game happening, which is awesome. I was getting a little nostalgic over my time that I spent playing tabletop games as a kid, like Rollmaster and D&D. So I started YouTubing some stuff, and I get this channel that's talking about all the bad DM stories, Dungeon Master stories. So I was listening to them. I was like, oh crap, I remember it like that. Yeah, we had that guy too. Yeah, that happened. And then it reminded me, like, the first time I played those things, how much of the edgelord, thing kind of, you want to like kick the squirrel, but you don't. I've just been adding games to my emulated multicade. Heck yeah, nice. Don't endorse it. Don't deny it. I played Starfield for a few hours. Couldn't believe how boring it was. Yeah. I'm imagining it's just huge, and then a lot of people were complaining that it's or defending themselves, going, it's more realistic that each planet doesn't have life on it and it's desolate. It's like, yeah, but then what are you going to do on it? Can you farm on it? Can you build the bases? Are they just giving everyone a blank slate? Oh, it's more realistic, like space. I get it, but yeah, uninstall it. Like, I don't get into the open world games too much anymore. Certain ones I can get into. I love those I want to play it, but it's hard. Yeah. Like I said, the old CRPGs, like Baldur's Gate 1, like I said, I've been on Planescape Torment. The writing for that game is just insane. So if you've never played it or heard about it, yeah, they got a real good remaster of it that's on the Switch and stuff. Oh yeah, back to what Corey was asking. Why not get it on the Switch? It's not that we don't want to and that we couldn't. It's that we just haven't yet. We're not at the point yet where I want to engage with Nintendo on that deal just yet. That prototype that is on Steam is a prototype, so we wanted to get a really good leg, through production, before we start like mega dropping on all the platforms. But yeah, I mean, Nintendo Switch Beckham would look great on the Switch. I think I actually I have a picture of or a video of one of our gameplay videos playing on the Switch, and I sent it to Dwight. I think it was the year 1 that he was working with us. Oh, what's up, Collision Bomb? How you doing, dear? Good to see you. See, Jeremy, I don't sound like that in real life. I don't know. What did I say? I don't know half the crap I do sometimes, man. Not while I'm doing art. Kind of. Yeah, that wouldn't age well, would it? Got into an argument with people on Steam about Starfield. Some say you gotta wait for it to get good. Then others said you gotta wait 10 or 15 hours. Yeah. About that. Oh, hold on. The Super Switch SDKs are already. I bet. Oh yeah, like the new Switch that's coming. Yeah, I saw an article on that. But Corey, I'm trying to remember what my point was. So yeah, I don't know if you remember it, if you ever play games like that, but one of the big problems that Final Fantasy 13 had was it was extremely linear for the time, and people were wanting some stuff, and it doesn't kick in like the whole game. I've played. I can honestly say that's the only Final Fantasy game I think I haven't beat and played all the way through. But I got about, I think it was 15, 20 hours, maybe even 30 hours into 13, and then it opened up. And by that time, I'm kind of, and it took me a lot of years to finally break down and try to play that game all the way through just for fandom's sake. And then I don't know. And then they have 2 and 3, and people like them or hate them. But yeah, dude, when it takes 10 to 15 hours to get into a game, there's a problem. I mean, that's the same thing with tutorials that take, I think Final Fantasy VII Remake had a new tutorial for every section of the game. So you're even in late game and it's still giving you tutorials, which they designed it well, but I played games that don't do that well. It's pretty bad. My new Hunter is amazing, but it's minute 15. The game sucks. Yeah, if minute 120 is amazing, but 15 the game sucks. Shouldn't have to endure a bad game experience to reach good ones. Nah. Like Elden Ring immediately was amazing and interesting, and I hadn't played a Dark Souls game before. Yeah, I mean, the art direction and the atmosphere is very captivating in Elden Ring. I mean, one of the things, like I said, I haven't played it I think I played it for like 3 hours just to get acquainted with it before I put it down. Not in a bad way. It's just like, oh, this is gonna take a lot of my time. I can't dig into this. And I've told Joe before, I have a little bit of a problem getting into Souls-like games necessarily, and really all I have to do is just turn the difficulty down. But I feel like I'm missing like high level play game mechanics or strategies if I like take the difficulty all the way down. And you can, again, I blame Joe for that knee-jerk tendency, because living with him, we played Forza 4 on the Xbox, and he beefed up the difficulty in that game. And when you do that, you're actually shifting and clutching and, drifting, the right way. And once you start playing like that competitively with your friends and you learn to play the game that way, you try to turn all those settings back off and back to, you can't drive the car anymore. You learned how to play the game. And so I always try to keep the game difficulty on the peak, because I feel like I'm milking the most of the experience out of it. But if it turns you off the game, then it turns you off the game. Yeah, I've been playing it all year. It's good because you go around training up your character. Yeah, grinding it out. Yeah, I have a low tolerance for unfun games. The moment the game feels like a chore to play, I stop playing it. That's why I don't play the modern games. Yeah, I mean, the fetch questing, beefing, just go here, find this, bring it back. Here's some experience points. That's, yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. And games, Chris, you know this. Those older games, they were kind of like riddled with a lot of that stuff, like Fallout and like I was saying, the CRPGs. Oh my goodness! I just got out of this puzzle that I've been trying to solve for like 5 hours in Planescape, and then finally figured it out, and it was like running it back through. I'm trying to play a mage's build this time and kind of get through. I've got all the intelligence and wisdom all the way up, so I'm trying to get it from that angle of the story. Apparently that's how you were supposed to play it the whole time. I actually never got real deep into a mage build, but it's been fun. So yeah, Denithite starting to slow me down right up in here, because we're dealing with certain stuff in the design of the character. Denithite does move. It's a ever-moving, shifting substance, but there are masses that, pretty much keep their shape as their state, as they're in their space. So I'm trying to keep a little consistency with some of the Denithite chunks. That way when your eyeballs are looking at it and going, oh my god, he redrew it over here, he did this over here. So another one of those continuity issues. I'm trying to find the stinking reference image I got for it. Sorry, guys. Where are you? I think I'm... No. I know where it is. Ooh, booyah. So, how about that 70s show? Just joking. Yeah, wild. So my reference image that I'm using is from the game Nightmare Eater. And I'm working on that arm right there. So that's my reference image. Oh, all right, Collision. We'll see you later. Have a good one. Have fun out there. All right. So, breakdown. Too soon, Jerry. Too soon. I guess. I mean, it was in the 70s. Come on. Let's see. Alright, so any of y'all artists out there ever do concept art that is the front and back of the character? Have you guys played with the posings like that? It's a fun exercise. We did it in gaming a lot. You draw the front and the back of the characters, seemingly the same pose. Damn it, I'm doing that again. How long have I been doing that for? Oh, Christmas trees, man. Oh, my layers. But yeah, in doing the character turns are fun. I have a couple. If you don't know what I'm talking about. Blood egg right there. A lot more blood eggs on them in here. It's a little bit later on in the story, though, too. So we'll throw them in. Concept art turnarounds. I used to do those until my hands stopped working. Yeah, they're fun, aren't they? I've got a basic. I got a basic one for the next comics coming up after these guys. I'm trying to find some of my older ones. If I could find one of my older ones. Yeah, a buddy of mine wanted to do like a battle chess type thing a long time ago, so I was like doing some stuff for that. Where'd it go? Well, I don't know. Must have it in another drive, damn it. Sorry, guys. I'm all searching and barely drawing. I can't even find that one I was talking about. No, I did. I can't show that one, though, because that's someone else's character design. Yeah, I did do a few of those for some clients in the groups, in the comic spaces. They were like, hey, design me his character. Cool. I think that was Odin, Michael Odin, and Neff too. Okay, sorry, I'm dazing out trying to. Thought I had that somewhere. Where did I put it? Oh well. I'm glad I could find all the book stuff. I haven't tried to hunt down this thing in a minute though. I just saw it though. That's why I started talking about it. So I'm sitting here going, where? Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. But the things for like the chess game were a bit more dynamic rather than just like a standing pose. But yeah, you get your 3-point perspective, your shoulder slants, and your footwork, and you try to turn them around. Turn them and keep all the forms right. It's fun. Okay, now I did that. That was a lot of work for a little bit of bang. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure you had to do those, Chris, for your 3D models of your comic characters. You know? Yeah, I still got to finish that one out. So I was wanting to get on that, but I was trying to plan out my arm here. This one out. Okay. Oh yeah, guys, if you ever wanting to get a little bit more of the Beckon lore and what's going on and kind of get more associated with it. We do have zadestudios.com. We have a couple things over there, like writing materials, the old sketches, some of the old sketches that I had posted up there, early concept work and stuff. Yeah, and I can also state that you get a little sneak peek of some events to happen if you really dig into it. But yeah, it gets you a little bit more associated with the game and the idea of what we're doing on that, and a little bit of this, like I was saying, like gives you a little bit of insight on what direction we're taking this book series. A little hint, not much. I think I gave you a little bit bigger hint just a second ago. Yeah, I appreciate everyone sticking around and checking out the making of all this. It's exciting to get like so close. I'm almost there with this book, and yeah, we will put that on the website for people to get a copy of it there after it's delivered to all the backers. Thank every one of you guys for helping us get this far and breaking that. What was that? It's 5 digits on the first campaign. Woo! Thank you all so much. It's exciting. And to have a book under my belt and the artwork like this, it's exciting for me. Just wish I would have designed Denithite a little less detail. So, but here we are. We're outside. Gang violence. I've got pretty far through Dark Souls 1 though, if I'm gonna be honest. I got the remaster on the Switch, and yeah, I got pretty far in that one. I have Bloodborne. I got a little ways through that. I was asking Joe what's the best like samurai, like ninja or samurai game, because I was looking at Ghost of Tsushima, and he was like, "No, I'll go with the Sakura." And it's fun once you can get into it. Like, again, another one of those difficulty spikes, but man, the visuals are neat. I think Joe entered the contest for that studio when they were building the game. He entered it with like I think it was a sword breaker mechanism. So they were asking artists to come up with the best idea for a weapon to attach on the gauntlet, which is one of the main mechanics of that game. Joe was doing a sword breaker mechanism. The drawing of that's pretty cool too. I was like, oh dang. Sakura Shadows Die Twice, Chris. What's up, Mr. Bancroft? I missed the spot. Good to see you, sir. Heck yeah. Yeah, I missed a lot of spots. We're getting it done, though. We're getting it done. Yeah, dude. Love the stuff that Mike's putting out, too, with all of the waking dream images he keeps posting on YouTube stuff. Oh man, it looks so good. And again, the backgrounds, they're clean. You understand the space. It's so good. Heck yeah, can't wait for that. Can't wait for that one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No worries. No worries. Oh, yeah. Hero rocks. Yeah, dude. I enjoyed it. I'm still playing it. But, dude, Joe says I'm going about it in the wrong order, which I was like, oh, I didn't know. I thought they were kind of Metroidvania style, where you just find your pathing with the way they build the game. And, dude, the levels in that are built real well, too. But, yeah, like, my problem is I get used to those, and I know it's the way you're supposed to play is you just very aggressively memorize every action, and it's a dance every time you go through it again, that area, you know. So I don't know, I love it when it gets to that play because you really get that assassin feel and mastery. But when you realize it's because you died 150 times, kind of deflates it. But yeah, Painted Death. That's what I was. I said Waking Dream again. Yeah. I've got Waking Dream behind me. Dang it. Painted Death. Yes, go get you some, guys. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, and so also, guys, artists. Michael has a art contest for his Lucent series. So if you want to get in on that, I've been trying to think of it, Mike. If I could, I'm thinking once I get an idea, I'll try to hit it before the due date, which I think you said was in November, correct? But yeah, guys, you wanna show Michael some cool skills of his characters. What is it? Just Ella, or does it matter which character? But yeah, look up the Lucent on your Googles. It should take you right over to Michael's website. Let me see. I'll drop a link in here. Mike, do you have a wrench? Yeah, you have a wrench. November 1st, plenty of time. Any character from the book. Heck yeah. That's awesome. I'm trying to find you a link, dude. My tabs are going slow. The lucentcomic.com, guys. Pretty on the nose. It's great. It's awesome. Bam. Go get you some. Mike's done a really good job building that website and getting everything down on that. Looking good. Excellent. Joe's now rebuilding his website. I gotta go through mine and give it a facelift after I'm done with this book. Heck yeah. And yeah, so if you watch the Arvid episode that he did with me just the other week, or just last Sunday, you are heard again that we did get approached by a publisher for video games. So he asked me, how did I navigate that? What did I do it? Because we did say no. But we have stated in it that we're going to be looking outward for a publisher for the game instead of, being busy here and then getting interrupted by, something like that every time. Because it's happened a couple times. And yeah, they just haven't been the right fits so far. But yeah, so after the book is complete and all that, I'm kind of back to just the in-between times. I'll be looking for game publishers. why not keep it ourselves? Kind of like what me and Dwight were saying earlier was, you need money to develop games. You know, I got the jobs broken up with the time, with the timeline in mind and a pipeline design, schedule. So you have to, if there's 18 jobs, which that's how many me and Dwight's been covering this whole time, then you got to pay that many people for the time they're going to have. And I don't need everybody the whole time, but some people would be subcontract, some work would be like the whole length of production. But yeah, it's just expensive to make that kind of game. Now I'm hoping to have the second book completed to kick off the crowdfunding campaign by December. My website has progress charts now. Heck yeah. No, progress charts are great. I've got one in the updates for BECKONED, on Indiegogo. Which it's up for a new post. It's been 2 months since the last post, or almost 2 months, I guess. So expected update coming soon. I'm going to get done with this page, and like I said, the next page is already done, but the paneling is too rigid. So I've got to make those panels a bit more dynamic, which means I have to expand some of the art, and I may be blending panels again to fill up to the bleed of a page. So yeah, I have a little bit of work to do after this one to keep on my 4 pages every 2 month schedule. But yeah, hope you guys have been enjoying watching the digital stuff. I'll next week, if y'all no, I'll do it next week. I got another portrait to do next week. It'll be Eulaphy. So get that one done, and then I think we'll do a Watcher after that, Nightmare Eater, Morthus. I think that's the schedule I'm going for, and those are the characters that will be appearing in BECKONED Recourse. So I'll be doing another traditional episode next week. But yeah, this week I was just like, let me get back to this digital run and keep the pace moving. But yeah, thanks guys for stopping by. We appreciate you. We hope you all have a good, safe weekend. And yeah, click on links, go check out things. There's links in the description, both to my website and Joe's. Go check his Star Circuit out. He's got his book in Sign Up, his second book. So 2 Star, 2 Circuit. That's really not the title, but that's what I call it. But yeah, guys, have a good night. We'll see you around. And I think Mike's got an episode. If not, man, I'm pretty sure he is. He's always on there. The guy does the Lord's work. All right, guys, we'll see you around. Love you. Later. Bye. Hold on. I said all that, and I didn't get the trailer going. Okay, later.